Hi, welcome to the Guaranteed Retirement Guy Show. My name is John Stevenson, and today we're going to be talking about the annuities that are best for people with health concerns. So you might be retired, you might be getting close to it, and you might be wondering how your health is going to hold up. Maybe you think you have longevity problems where you're not going to live very long and you want to be able to get the best annuity for a payout. Maybe you want higher income in the beginning and you're okay with lower income later on. There are annuities that will give you an accelerated payout. In fact, if you go to my website, johnstevenson.com, and look at income riders, you'll be able to see those. You'll see a couple of the accelerated payouts as one of the first one or two options on that. So those are great for people with health problems. And I'm going to show you some other options, especially for extra payouts if something happens where your health is deteriorating even more. And maybe you can't do some of the daily living activities that we're used to doing. There are annuities out there that can address that as well. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you everything that's available. And of course, if you want to reach out to me, if you're looking for annuities for yourself, please do so. There's a link below the video. You can book a call with me there. It's a Zoom meeting. Otherwise, you can go to my website and do the same thing there. So again, that's johnstevenson.com. All right, so on my calculators here, we're just going to take a look at someone who's 65, who's married at 65. They're putting $500,000 in at age 65, and they want to take income at age 70. You can take income earlier; it's just less. But let's say you're thinking, hey, I'm gonna, I want to take income at 70. Okay, just for this example. So when I go down and I look at these, you'll notice there are enhanced payments on here. You see that? That is for more money if something were to happen. So if you cannot do 2 out of the 6 daily living activities, then what they'll do is they'll actually enhance your payments, and I'll show you how. So if it doesn't show that, then I usually don't recommend that. So if you're looking for something that'll give you more if something happens, then I would recommend these. So all right, so we're going to dive into this one, which is Corebridge. Corebridge has been around for 100 years. Great company to work with. And we're going to look at their enhanced payouts. Okay, so we've got, what do we got? We got $54,375, and that's guaranteed for life. Okay, so we've got that. We've got that lifetime income. But if something were to happen to you, let's say you had an accident or you're just healthy or deteriorated to a point where you just cannot do 2 of the 6 daily living activities, and you've got to activate that enhanced lifetime benefit. Well, you notice on the right here, it is 1.5 times. So because you're married, sometimes they'll do a doubler, like a complete doubler, even if you're married, but most of them are 1.5 times your regular lifetime income amount. So in this case, it's 1.5 times 54,000, which gives you 81,563. So if you or your spouse have this issue, have something come up where you cannot do 2 out of the 6 daily limit activities, you're going to be able to activate this. So the con to this is it's not going to last forever. You'll notice here it only lasts as long as the account balance is there. So if you're thinking you might activate this in the next 2 or 3 years, they also have a wait period. It's usually like 1 year from the time you issue the policy where they will accelerate these payments to you. And they'll do it up to 5 years. Once they do that, it'll actually go right back to the $54,375. So, and again, this is based off of the account balance as well. So if you don't need this benefit until you're like 80 or 81 in this scenario, you'll notice that benefit is gone because the account balance is gone. The income though, that's guaranteed forever. Okay, you take that out until you're 95, it's $1.4 million. And if you die and your spouse is still living, they continue to take that same payment out. Okay, so that's what you have to think about with these enhanced lifetime withdrawals is they are there, but really only in the beginning part. So you can see it just doesn't last the whole life of the contract. So I can show you some other ways where long-term care annuities are better for that. But that's for if you need long-term care, which could be 15, 20 years from now. So again, this video is for people who have health problems and they're looking for something that can give them more income right now. In my opinion, this would be probably the best option for that, especially if you want a highest lifetime payout, right at age 70 in this case. So you might want more money than this. Okay, maybe that's not enough. So what we'll do is we'll say we're okay with income reduction later, because we want more income now, okay? And if that's the case, and that's why I'm just going to uncheck that box so we can see the options for that. Now you see the payout is higher, $68,875. That's pretty good. So they also provide enhanced payments. So this is with Corebridge. You got Ameritas, you got Athene. These are all 100-year-old companies. They're all good. But if you're looking for highest payout, Corebridge is it. So we'll pull this out. And people use these for many different reasons. You might just decide, I want to vacation a lot right now. I want to spend more money right now. I'm okay with lower lifetime income later on. Okay, this is great. So if we look at that, then we'll see. Now again, they'll show you guaranteed values versus hypothetical. You notice with the hypothetical, the only difference between that and guaranteed is the account balance will last a little bit longer because they're showing you if the S&P 500, gives us what we're hoping it's going to give us, then you're going to get some decent growth. Not all of it, but you're going to get some of the growth, and your account balance is going to last till you're probably 79. Okay. At that point, your money, your 68,000 is going to drop. Okay. It's going to drop to 39,875. So roughly 40 grand a year guaranteed for the rest of your life. But you've been able to enjoy quite a bit more money. I mean, it's great. I mean, you've been enjoy quite a bit more income during these years. So that's what's nice about that is you accelerated some more income to yourself. And during that time, if you need long-term care, they're going to give you even more. It'd be $103,000. So, or if you just can't do 2 out of the 6 daily living activities and you really have just some big health problems, this is a great option because you're giving yourself a whole lot more income. And again, they'll give this to you for up to 5 years or until your account balance is depleted till 0. And then it reverts right back to the 68,875 until the balance, you know what? If the account balance runs out, let's say you do use 103,000. So let's back up there. If you use 103,000 and you're taking it out for a few years and then the account balance exhausts itself, then at that point, it's not going to revert back to the 68,875 because the account balance is gone. It's going to revert to the 39,875. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So if I look at the guaranteed side, the only difference on that is they're showing if the S&P does nothing, then your account balance is not going to last as long and your accelerated income payments will not last as long. So they're showing you worst case scenario. If this is extreme, it's probably not going to happen, but it's still good to see that so that you can know worst case scenario, you're at least going to get these accelerated payments for quite a few years still before it reverts down to 39,875. Okay, and you still have the enhanced lifetime withdrawal if you can't do 2 out of the 6 daily limit activities. So that's what I would recommend. If you are in, maybe you're just having some health problems and you're like, I really need some more money now, but I don't want to deplete this account and then not have it for my spouse. Maybe you think you might pass away a lot earlier than them. And you're thinking, I'd like to have more money now and we're okay with less money later on from this particular contract. Then this is a great option for you. Okay. So again, go to my website, johnstevenson.com, play with my calculators. The income rider calculators are the only ones that show all of the highest level payments that never go down. Plus on the top of the results, you'll see some of these accelerated payouts. So, and if you want to book a call, there's a link below the video and you can do it that way as well. Otherwise you can book a call with me on my website. So I'm happy to answer your questions. I really am. I hope that if you do have them, that you'll send them over to me. And I hope if you're looking to purchase an annuity that you will book a call with me so I can answer your questions further. I show everything that's available. It does not matter to me what the commissions are. I'd rather you see what's available to you so that you can make the best decision for your funds instead of just being pitched and sold something that may not be the best for you. So hope that helps. I hope you like the channel. Hope you've enjoyed. If this is the first video you've watched, hopefully you get a chance to watch some of my other videos because there's a lot more out there that will answer more questions for you. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. If you like the channel, like, subscribe, share, comment below. I will absolutely answer your questions and we'll see you next time.